This is the NBC Sunday Night News, brought to you by Exxon.
Tonight, August 4th, reported by Douglas Kiker.
Good evening. President Nixon suddenly and unexpectedly summoned his top White House aides and speechwriters to Camp David this afternoon. The action immediately led to speculation that the president may have decided to make a major speech or an announcement on impeachment. White House spokesman Gerald Warren said he knows of no such plans, but he would not rule out the possibility. Mr. Nixon spent most of the weekend in seclusion at the mountain retreat with his family and his best friend, Bibi Rebozo. The group called in today included James St. Clair, his chief lawyer, White House Chief of Staff Alexander Haig, Press Secretary Ronald Ziegler, and speechwriters Ray Price and Patrick Buchanan. Meanwhile, there were these other impeachment developments today. According to a new Harris poll released today, 2/3 of the American people now think the president should be impeached by the House of Representatives. And a majority, 51%, believes he should be convicted and removed from office by the Senate, a startling increase. In Washington, House Republican leader John Rhodes had scheduled a news conference tomorrow to announce his stand on impeachment. Today, he postponed it until later in the week with no reason given for the delay. And on ABC's Issues and Answers, Democratic Senator William Proxmire said today, Mr. Nixon can no longer run his office and fight the #1 problem of inflation. He said the president should step aside temporarily until impeachment is settled one way or another.
You know, the other day the president had to cancel. In fact, twice he's had to cancel meetings with his economic advisors to listen to the tapes. He's preoccupied with his defense, as he must be, and it's going to get worse and worse as the weeks go on. What is even more important is that the integrity of this president, the honesty of this president, is going to be before the American people on television during the impeachment proceedings in the House, and if there's a trial in the Senate, and it's going to be extremely hard for President Nixon under these circumstances to pull the country together as he must, to appeal to labor, to appeal to management, to get that kind of action. Now, mind you, I'm not saying the president should resign. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying we have a procedure under the 25th Amendment which he can give up his office temporarily. And I think that President Ford, under these circumstances, would be in a position to rally support.
In other news tonight, the 11-day siege at the Texas State Prison in Huntsville ended in a gun battle last night. We'll have a report. We'll also have reports on the first attempts of the first Episcopal women priests to celebrate Mass. And the subject of our Sunday profile tonight is Miss America. For Rebecca Ann King, that title has meant lots of long, hard days, lots of late nights, and lots of money. We'll have these stories and more news in a moment.